Hey guys, my name is Shaheen Miller with Northern Star Watch. I wanted to do a watch showcase for you guys to highlight just a lot of the features of the watch that I am really bad about highlighting. And so we're going to take a close look at the watch and I'll go over what makes each Sentinel, therefore, unique. Starting with the IC Sentinel, which is the first one here. The IC Sentinel is probably the one out of all four that is the hardest to photograph, just because of how dynamic the color of the dial is. Each watch is about 10.10 millimeters thin, and this dial I want to really highlight is also a sunburst dial, which means that it refracts light very well. So you'll notice that all four cardinal points at the 12 o'clock, at the 3 o'clock, 6, and 9, there are gems. Those gems are moissanite gemstones. Those gemstones are highly refractive. They're more refractive than that of diamonds. And they have just as much hardiness of diamonds. A diamond has a perfect 10 in the hardness scale, and a moissanite gem is about a 9.8. So they're very relatively close in terms of hardness. Taking a closer look, this is the mother of pearl Roman numeral inner ring. You can see that it's a mother of pearl white, very elegant look with the light play. I chose mother of pearl white just because I wanted the Roman numeral index, which is also white, to sort of blend in with the inner dial, which means I didn't want the Roman numerals to really stand out too much unless the light hit it or it's glowing in the dark. And I think it came out perfectly. It came out more beautiful than I imagined, to be honest. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful index inner, and it's actually sunken down. It's lower, slightly lower than the other parts of the dial, and that was intentional, just because I wanted it to give it that gravity look that was, it was below the level of the sunburst color dial. If we take a look at the outer ring of the dial, you'll notice that you have gold indexes, and each of the gold indexes are dipped with a luminous tip, which was very intentional. I didn't want it to overtake the gold of the indexes on the dial. The 12 o'clock is not in Roman numerals, it's just the 12, and at the 6 o'clock you have two indexes together. The next thing that I want to draw you in about the inside of the dial is the internal mirror polished bezel. The internal mirror polished bezel was intentional because I wanted to create an infinity look on the dial, which the indexes, whether it's glowing with lume or not, sort of has like an infinite look. It sort of extends the look of the dial in a very creative and unique way. So while we're looking at the watch from top-down view, I want to draw you into the polish. The watch features two different types of polish. At the top level of the watch face, you'll see that there is a brush polish, and just right under that you have a mirror-like polish going around the border. And that's just to really add to the dimension of the shape of the watch case. So in terms of size, the watch is 40.5 millimeters top to bottom. So from the top line to the bottom line there, that is about 40.5 millimeters. And from lug to lug, it's about, call it 43 millimeters lug to lug. So essentially the watch is a 40 millimeter watch, which is a really good size. In terms of thinness, the watch is 10.10 millimeters thin, so it's a relatively thin watch, and that was on purpose just because I didn't want to have a bulky juggernaut type watch on the wrist. I really wanted it to feel just very light and very smooth on the wrist, and part of that is the reason why I have the curved design at the edge near the lugs, to just sort of curve gently onto your wrist so that it's not floating on the wrist. It's lightly curving with your wrist, and that was an intentional design there. All right, let's take a look at the back side. The back side of the watch, what you'll notice first is that it has a sapphire crystal back, which is double AR, double anti-reflective. So it's very clear coating on the crystal. It has a custom rotor, custom Northern Star Watch rotor. Internally, that you can see, it comes in two colors, silver, which is the normal color, and then we have a limited edition gold color as well, which in fewer amounts. It is a screw down case back, and the watch is sealed very tightly, so it will support you up to 50 feet, which is about 5 ATM underwater, and it just has a very, very beautiful look to it. Let's take a look at the crown. The crown is a twisted style crown. It's one of my favorite parts about the watch, and as you can see, it's sort of it's a screw down case crown, which means it pulls out to wind the watch, and then you push it back in and you screw it in. One of the cool things about it is that actually, let me see if I could zoom in here. The design pattern, you can see the twisted pattern there. It actually sinks inside the case. The crown rests inside the case, not on top of it like most watches. So it goes inside so that you have that really seamless fit. It's really a feature that I'm really happy about. Each watch is fitted with its leather band with a custom steel plate, which features the Northern Star Watch logo, which is really an iconic feature of the watch design that really separates this watch from other brands, just because of that decal plate. That's something that, I'm really happy about. And it is sort of similar to drawing a reference to a shield, sort of like how knights have a shield plate. That is like the shield crown of the watch. If I put it in words of how I see it, it's like a shield crown. Next up, we have the white Sentinel, and I just want to draw in what is different about the white Sentinel than the others. The white Sentinel is not a sunburst dial. It is actually a ceramic like white color, and it is really beautiful. I love how the ceramic white color really highlights the inner mother of pearl ring, which is really one of my favorite things to see in these four watches. It's just an absolutely stunning piece, very elegant and classy, and I just absolutely love it. Look at how the mother of white pearl just complements the white backdrop color of the dial very nicely. It's just absolutely beautiful to see. Next up is the Gunmetal Sentinel. The Gunmetal Sentinel features a silver gunmetal gray color. It is absolutely stunning, very elegant and classy. You can see that it just really, with the gold indexes, sort of gives it a slight tinge of like a champagne light color when the light hits it. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love how this watch looks, how the gold and the gunmetal gray just complement each other so well. It's a timepiece that really can be worn literally with anything. You can wear bright colors with it, you can wear dark colors with it. You can't go wrong with this color. This is if people don't like too bright colors, I say this is the watch for you. Next up, we have the Black Sentinel. The Black Sentinel is a truly unique piece out of the four for a reason that probably most of you did not notice at first. But the Black Sentinel actually has and is the only watch out of the four that has a silver index. All the others are gold. So the Black Sentinel features a fully silver index, which is just really elegant, and it complements the black really well. Actually seeing this one, the Black Sentinel, and how good it looks with the silver indexes, it sort of made me think, I wonder if I should make an alternate version of the other dial colors with silver indexes as well. But only time will tell. For now, The Black Sentinel is the only one out of the 4 that has this unique distinguishing element that I'm really excited about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this deep dive of all 4 Sentinel watches. I tried to highlight as many features as I could. I'm pretty sure I left out a lot of things, but that's okay. I think I covered most of the watch features in this video. Definitely, if you want to support this launch of this microband, please definitely head over to our website, with this northernstarwatch.com, and pick up a watch or 2. Every purchase brings us to the goal of having these shipped out as quickly as possible. All 300 watches are already produced, they're wrapped and shipped and ready to go. I just need to secure enough funding to have those sent out to you guys as soon as possible. It could be as soon as next week. It just depends on the response. So I hope you guys like this. If you like this video, definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know your feedback, what you guys think, what you want to see. Anything. I'm looking forward to hear from you guys. Thank you, and as always, it's an honor to serve the king.